Hi everybody, my name is Connie and I'm the graphic designer at the Farm and Ranch Museum. I'm gonna pull off my mask. Woo! Maybe it's easier for you to hear and much easier for me to talk. So anyways, welcome to Saturday Crafts for Adults here at the Farm and Ranch Museum. And I've been doing a series called Precious Moments. It's a 9-part series. And today we are going to start on lesson 4. So lesson 4, I want you to paint something that flies. Something that flies. So open up your mind, your imagination, and think about what you'd like to paint. Now remember, I've been teaching you guys how to use Mod Podge, so be creative. If you don't feel like painting too much today, those beginners, and you want to just dive into doing some Mod Podging and collaging, feel free. So anyways, go ahead and think about what you'd like to do today. Every time I drive out to the Farm and Ranch Museum to go to work, I see these quails and they just so much put a smile on my face and make my heart all happy. So I'm going to go ahead and do some little thumbnail sketch to see how I might want to place my quail on my board. Again, I've used this 12 by 12 by 1 inch board. And don't forget, if you don't want to cut your boards, you can go to your local art supply store and they have all different kinds of painting boards, canvases, etc., different shapes and sizes. So okay, I'm going to start my sketches. All right, so as I was sketching and thinking about my quail, I thought of several different ideas. Here are my thumbnail sketches. So the more I think about it, on one of them I had put poppies, you know, because poppies are another one of my favorite New Mexico flowers. And then a cactus, of course. They're all over the place here in New Mexico. So what I think I'm going to do is do like a background series of some cactus. All right, so I've sketched out my quail, and I sketched it on a piece of paper that would fit my board. And as I was sketching, I thought, you know what, the whole emphasis of this lesson is to paint something that makes you happy, that flies. And I thought, I'm going to go ahead and make my quail bigger. So, and as I was sketching, I thought, I don't think I want to sketch my quail on my board and then paint the background behind it. I think what I'm going to do is get my background painted, and then I'm going to get my quail and then trace it on top of my background. Just to let you know, there's different ways to paint, and your ideas will always change. All right, so let's get started. Remember, you need your paint, your brushes, your palette for your paints, a cup of water, and then of course your board or your canvas that you're going to be painting on. So I'm going to start with some green, some lighter green, and just kind of blend it in. Add a little bit of white. See how that works when it all blends together? Just kind of move your paintbrush kind of fast and just start blending colors. So on this side, I think I'm going to make it look like there's a cactus here, shape. And then on this other side, I'm going to do like that mustardy yellow. And maybe on the top here, I'll put some more green. So you do whatever you think will work for you, because this is your painting. I want you to relax and have fun. So see how I'm painting my background I'm almost making it look like an illusion of where my cactuses would be if they were painted and detailed. It's almost like when you take a picture of something and the front of it is very clear and the background's kind of fuzzy. That's how I want to do it, because the emphasis is going to be on my quail. Don't forget to do your sides. All right, so I've completed my background. So as I was waiting for my painting to dry so I could trace my quail on there, the board just started talking. So this is what I did. Can you see that? So I just kind of made the cactuses pop out a little bit more. But remember, that's my background, so I'm not really too concerned, but I'm happy with the visual part of it, how it turned out. So I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to go back and start on my quail, tracing it. Okay, so I've traced my quail onto my board. So on this painting, I'm going to go ahead and I've selected a really nice brush that can do some detailed work. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting. I guess I'm going to start painting from top to bottom. I feel very comfortable with that, so I'm going to go ahead and start applying this red color on the top, and I might add a little bit of the yellow to tone the orange down. See? So that's coming along really good. I feel happy with that. So now I'm going to go ahead and paint the black on top. See how with acrylic paint it just goes right over the colors that you painted. So I'll go ahead and work on that. So I did a little bit of work on the top part. See how I kind of blended the grays with the blues and added black. So now I'm going to start painting the wings. So I've put in this colors here and tried to blend as much as I could. Now I'm going to start blending my colors in here to these wings. So I'm done with my quail, and now I'm just going to add some detail and texture to the back of my painting. But it's coming along good. So sometimes you just need to step back, like I said, and look at it, and you might want to add some more detail to it later. But okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of texture design to the back of my quail, and I'm going to use a stencil. So here's my stencil, and then here is a brush I'm going to use. So I'm just going to add some paint to my brush, and then I'm just going to tap it onto my stencil. So you just push down and you get this really cool design. So I'm just gonna keep on applying, taking my time and just pressing down with my brush, different colors. Do it lighter in some areas and darker in others, and then pick it up every now and then and see what I think. Farm and Ranch Museum's open, so you guys need to go by and visit. So I finished up my texture, and I like it. And what I'm going to do now is, this is a feather. I am going to glue it right here. And then I think I'm going to add a word on the bottom of my collage too. So I'm having fun, and I hope you guys are having fun too. So I decided to put a word on my painting. I'm gonna let you guys guess what it might be. But as you can see, I'm using a very, very fine paintbrush. So, look. Did you guess it? Smile. And then I added this on there. And that's exactly what I want you guys to do. Think of something that flies and let that something put a smile to your face. So now all I have to do now is clean my back and put my hanger on there and then varnish it. So I've cleaned the back, and now I'm going to go ahead and apply my sealer, my varnish. So I've sealed my piece. I clean the back and put the hanger on. Okay, well, we're done with lesson 4. Thanks again for allowing me into your home and being a part of Saturday Crafts for Adults. Once again, my name is Connie Anaya. I'm the graphic designer at the New Mexico Farm and Ranch Museum. Thank you so much. Hope to see you at the museum. We're open.